and it's only over 6 furlongs, so hopefully we can get there live. The last couple are moving forward. Orvard, what do we think of Orvard's chance in a race like this?
I think Orvard's got the best chance. He's got the best form. He's got the 6th Royal Ascot, the 5th in the Group 2 July Stakes behind the brilliant Shalal. This form should stand him in good stead here. The best of the Turkish runners is very much horse number 5, Radoku. He's won 2 Turkish local listed races this year, and he is very much the best of the local challenge compared to the rest of them, which include 2 debutants.
One of which is the filly Irina, who is bred in Bulgaria. The last one to move forward will be Grey Storm, with Ahmet Shelik about to move forward, just backing away from the stalls. The British-trained Orvar comes out of stall 6, which is on the wide outside. A reminder, you can still see what's happening at York. Luckily, they are still just, 1 or 2 of them, a little shy of the starting point. And our host broadcasters from Turkey have now gone split screen with their other meeting today. Now they've decided to leave the horses alone. Well, we will hopefully... now they're getting Grey Storm forward once again. There's a time and a place for the arty-farty shots, and now is not the time. Here we go, the last one moving in. Rearing up in stall 1 is Radyoku, the local 2-year-old champion. Looks as though the stall 2 horse has just backed out of the stalls there. Actually, it's stall 3, Grey Storm. That's actually going to be empty. That's it, they're all in. And they're off. 2-year-olds racing over 6 furlongs. Orvar towards the outside. The one ridden away from the stalls was I Follow Rivers, who is a local debutant. Towards the inside, Grey Storm has taken the early lead. Irina, the fillies, racing in second. Radyoku, the local top 2-year-old, racing in third. Richard Hannon's Orvar around the outside in fourth. And the back market is I Follow Rivers, who follows the tails as they go towards halfway in the International Trachea Trophy. And it is Grey Storm and Ahmet Shelik who has got the lead over Irina, racing in second. Pat Dobbs has got Orvar into third. Radyoku on the inside in the yellow and black hoops in fourth position. Orvar is going to have to come very wide. He has the wandering filly Irina in front of him, and they've got a furlong and a half to go. Grey Storm still has the lead. Here comes Orvar down the outside, eating up ground now. Radyoku is there between horses. They've still got a half furlong to go, and Orvar comes to take the lead now for Pat Dobbs over Grey Storm in second. Radyoku is in third. Orvar is all out, but still leads by a neck as they come up towards the line. It's a British winner for the 2-year-old Orvar. Orvar beat Grey Storm in the International Trachea Trophy. So the winner there was Orvar. It's a double on the card for Richard Hannon, the first ever 2-year-old winner by a British trainer in Turkey, I believe. Let's go to York, where Top of the Bank is 9-4 favourite, 4-1 in from 5's Poet's Prize, but the great news, Explosive Power is in the betting. SDS safely back aboard.
Yeah, Sylvester took a knock to the inside of his left knee there, but you know, once he got a little bit of feeling back in that, he was smiling, and he was giving it a bit of a rub, and he was sore, but basically could have been a lot worse. That now he just landed a little bit awkwardly and knocked his knee, but he's fine. He's cantered Explosive Power down. Let's catch up with a few of these. The horse we see going in is Show Busy, who shaped well at Ripon first time out. Yep, shown plenty of speed. She's not the biggest. She's a 2-year-old from a yard to command respect, and probably well berthed in 7. Yeah, and by showcasing who is among the stallions of the moment. The favourite here is Top of the Bank, who has good solid form, plenty of experience, and bids to give Graham Lee a double on the afternoon. Yeah, it's September and he hasn't lost his maiden, which is a surprise. I think he's a horse that Kevin Ryan will do well with. I know he's thought a lot of him. He ran the sales race last time. Early doors he didn't really travel. He came home really strong. I think ground's quite important. I think the way the sun continues to beat down will
will enhance his chances. He's got he sets a fair standard. He's got excellent form to his name. He's got a mark of 83. He's drawn a little bit in the wing in stall 1, but with that experience, I'm sure Graham will get down towards the centre of the track.
I must say, I do like the chances of Poet's Prize. I saw him run at Thirst first time out. He was fairly clueless and then stayed on quite strongly when the penny dropped to finish 4th. He'll surely be a bit more streetwise today. He's a grand individual.
He's a good-looking horse. You say he was very, very green on his first run. I like him quite a lot. By David Barron's high standards, it would be a welcome winner for the yard. But he looked like he'd improve. He's owned by Lawrence O'Keefe. He's had many good horses with David over the years.
William Haggis is here, and he saddles the newcomer Al Sharkey, who's a son of Equiano.
Half-brother to Jack Recknin from the family of reference, so bred to be smart, comes out of stall 9, wasn't the biggest in the paddock.
And others there about to be loading now. Bazula is another newcomer here from the Tim Easterby yard, a son of Tagula. Cost 26 grand this one.
Yeah, David Allen now replaces John Fenderman, with the other one being out. Others mentioned Just Glamorous had plenty of chances. Got a BHA rating of 73, so he's got a bit of work to do. He's £10 inferior to the likes of the favourite Top of the Bank. Another one, Gracious John, nearly was a paddock pig. A big, strong-looking, good-looking horse, son of Baltic King. He's dropping back to 5.5 furlongs.
Yeah, they're nearly all loaded. Let's go up. Well, it's 2 more to go. We just mentioned Bell Desert, who runs here for Steph Hollinshead and shaped well last time out to finish 2nd at Bath. That was on good to soft ground. Rated only 67, would probably have a better chance in nurseries.
Yeah, absolutely. Rated 67. Just note from stall 2, it is a colour change. Royston French now in sort of navy with grey seams. And
the hood being applied now. And just to see whether this horse just consents to go in. This is LC Saloon for David Griffiths, making his debut this afternoon. He's a son of Equiano, and he's not proving very cooperative at the moment. Horse standing out the back waiting to go in is Poet's Prize, who's had that 1 run, shaped pretty well too. Don't like the way this horse is swishing his tail now.
He's obviously some previous. I know he's a newcomer, but he's maybe shown versions at the stalls at home, because Davis down at the start as well. So whether he'll get many more chances, I feel him have been quite a while. So it's an interesting maiden, Top of the Bank, sets a good standard. He's a good-looking horse that's held in high regard, and he's had his chances, but he's in a lot calmer waters here this afternoon. I think he's a horse Kevin will do well with, even on into his 3-year-old career. You have a newcomer from William Haggis that's bred to be smart, and you've got Poet's Prize who caught the eye first time out, so it's an interesting race.
Last chance, I would imagine this is then for LC Saloon. Blindfold on, he's straight and true for the stalls. Will he go in? I think that'll be the end of him. Let's go back up and rejoin Malcolm.
Thanks, Tom. LC Saloon just doesn't want to go in at the minute. They might just give him one more chance. The blindfolds come off. And it really is the last chance saloon for LC Saloon. But he's still not going in. Sideways on at the minute to the stalls behind them. The stall handlers level him up and try once more. The others are in and standing up quietly. He really doesn't like it, LC Saloon. He's backing away again. I think that might be it. They're off. They race away, and they've gone without LC Saloon in the WDY UK Limited Irish Champions Weekend EBF Maiden Stakes. Al Shaki was very slow to go, ran right-handed, the stalls open. Good start by Bell Desert. Gracious John is right up there in blue and yellow colours. Also prominent Just Glamorous in the red jacket with the white sleeves and cap. Near side right up with the pace is Show Busy. Far side of the course also well placed is Top of the Bank. Bazulu's just behind the pace, including Poet's Prize towards the near side, then Al Shaki, who's tucked in towards the back of the field. Explosive Power is also towards the back. Back towards the final 2.5 furlongs they come. The white sleeve jacket of Just Glamorous tackled by Gracious John on the extreme right, and the noseband Top of the Bank. Show Busy is next in green and white. Poet's Prize with the pink cap trying to pick up, then Bell Desert. They're back towards the final furlong now, and it's Gracious John who's burst clear. Gracious John opens up in short time by 3 lengths. Poet's Prize is giving chase in second. Just Glamorous is back in third, but well inside the final half furlong. Gracious John is scooting up towards the line, and Gracious John will go on to score well to Poet's Prize. Back in third, Just Glamorous in front of Top of the Bank, then Bell Desert and Show Busy.
Yeah, Gracious John wins. Dropping back in trip this afternoon has proved that making of this horse, he's won at 10-1, showed a fair bit of promise on his 2 previous starts at Lingfield and Fosslas, but was admittedly a little bit keen at Fosslas over an extended 7 furlongs, 5.5 today. Let him roll under John Egan, and he's dug deep and won well.
Yeah, I said beforehand he was a really good looking horse. He's got plenty of size about him, this fella. Back in trip, he was too keen last time out. He'd shown clear ability in both starts, and you've got to think there's no real fluke to it. Poet's Prize, you pick him up, you was sweet on him beforehand, he caught the eye first time up. He travels like he's a nice horse. I think he's like going forward. I'd certainly be with Poet's Prize. You see the way he travels down through his race. You have top of the bank towards the far side of the track. You have horses like Just Glamorous, he's got a BHA rating of 73, and it is fairly exposed, and he's been it silly, so I think David Evans will be delighted. I think he's got a smart horse here.
I think this horse, even though he's down as a colt, he has been gelded, this horse, somewhere along the way. John's given him a good ride here, uncomplicated ride. He's knuckled down well. Those 2 runs he's had previously clearly taught him plenty.
Yeah, maturing all the while. And as I say, you can see Poet's Prize just 1 pace in 2nd place. The 73 rated Just Glamorous in 3rd. Obviously top of the bank, whatever the reason, he hasn't run to 83 today. But it's still hard not to be too positive about the winner. With the likes, I think probably Just Glamorous has ran his race, and he's rated 73.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of daylight between the first, the second, and the remainder here. Poet's Prize, to my eye, travelled well, went through a little bit of a blank spot when Phil went for him, and then stayed on well again. There'll be more to come from him, I think.
There will be. Wasn't dissimilar to his first run, so he's a good-looking horse I wouldn't give up on, but he was a nice-looking horse to winner in the paddock, and he's done it well.
Yeah, Gracious John, there he is, cantering back, is the winner.
Gracious John has returned at 10-1. A winner there for Dave Evans, and for John Egan, 2nd Poet's Prize at 4-1, and 3rd was the 5 Just Glamorous at 9-1. There was a withdrawn horse there, didn't go into the stalls. Number 6 LC Saloon. You already knew number 8 Silver Sands was a non-runner, and 9 ran. The time was 1:04.87, 2.17 outside. That's Frankie Dettori ahead of getting aboard Miss France in the